Rex Sikes of Rex Sikes Movie Beat, and I'm here at the Haunted Halloween Flea Market with Kevin J. O'Connor. Now, this man has been in an incredible amount of movies that you'll recognize from The Mummy, There Will Be Blood, Flight of the Living Dead, Van Helsing, and so many more. Kevin, it's a pleasure to have you here. What's your experience of the Wheaton Haunted Halloween?
It's been fun. It's fun, yeah. Halloween weekend, sure.
Now, in just a day or so, you're going to have a movie on TV that's played before, but it's called Van Helsing. Can you tell us a little bit about this movie?
I did that a few years ago, Van Helsing with Hugh Jackman, and it's a Universal film with all the sort of monsters, the Wolfman and Dracula, and I play Igor in that. It was a lot of fun to do, and let's see, we filmed it in Prague, and so it was fun, and a lot of great sets in that movie. That's what I remember, how great they were. Yeah.
Well, that's very cool. That's very cool. I imagine Prague would be an interesting place, you know, the backdrop of horror in many ways.
Right, it is, yeah. Very, so old and great, yeah. Clean city, too, yeah.
And then recently something that just aired on AMC was the Flight of the Living Dead.
Yes, that's a low-budget, goofy zombie on airplane movie I did, which was... it's actually a little better than I ever thought it would be, so it's fun. It's a silly movie, but it's been on AMC, yeah. Yeah.
Now, and then you've also been in There Will Be Blood. Now, this is an Academy Award-nominated movie, and can you tell us about shooting in that particular film? And
we did it in Texas, and it was one of the hottest summers I've ever experienced doing that movie, and we were all in, period clothing, so it was heavy, sort of, burlap, cotton, all this stuff. So, but it was a great experience with great people.
Now, you've also done a lot of television, episodic television movies.
Yeah, I never did earlier in my career, but lately, in the last 10 years, I've been in a couple TV shows that didn't really last, but interesting, fast. It moves so fast, which is good and then bad other times. I hate that you don't have more time with your script. It's frustrating, yeah. So
the time, what in terms of preparation? I mean, with a TV show, you come in kind of knowing everything and just shooting it, whereas the movie you get to develop the character a bit more.
In a movie, you have so much to, most of the time. It matters. I mean, it could be a low budget movie, Flight of the Living Dead, where you have no time and you're literally seat of your pants. But there's a lot of sort of improv. We use the script, but improv, so it's looser. But TV, it's a little more exact, my experience. But I just wanted more time with my dialogue. It's the way I am. So, yeah. But it was fun in other ways to kind of go through on TV and have, finish, move on, finish, move on. But it's different. It's very different. I was used to doing movies, so...
Yeah, now, going back to, say, There Will Be Blood, or even to Van Helsing, I mean, these are period pieces. They are costume pieces. As an actor, your approach to character, is it, and forgive the question, but is it like an inside-out approach or outside-in? Does putting on the costume really help make a difference, or is it the eternal work that you do that brings the character alive so that when you get dressed, you're kind of getting dressed as the character?
No, the costume and things like that help me a lot, and the haircut and the mustache or no mustache or a beard or gain weight, lose weight, those things all sort of help me put it together. I guess I try to visualize, look at myself, how I'll look, or take a picture of myself, how I look as the character, and stare at that, or even doodle it. Sometimes I doodle my character and think, I grew up watching cartoons and comic strips, and maybe that's still in my head and how I look at it. Yeah.
No, that's very cool. So now looking at you, I mean, just standing here with you, I mean, I could go, okay, There Will Be Blood. I mean, it wasn't that big of a stretch of imagination. I mean, a different time. But Igor.
Right. Igor was obviously the makeup wasn't my idea. In fact, I had wished there wasn't as much makeup, but that was okay. There were other things I got, the way I walked, and I worked on that for a few months, and the way he talked and moved were the things that I was interested in Igor. And I took a little from the Son of Frankenstein, from Lugosi. I took a little of that humor that was in his his character. Yes, they hanged me. Right. It's very great. Great. I think his best part. But
That's very cool. That's very cool. Yeah, and where did you come from? Can you just give us a little bit of your background and how it all started?
I came from Chicago. Parents worked for the city. My mom was a teacher, and I grew up in the city. Went to DePaul Theater School for acting. Yeah, so I was really here for a good time. Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. So started from Chicago and then ended in L.A. and you're still making movies and TV, and I mean that's awesome. And you're here in Illinois at the Wheaton haunted Halloween flea market. It's all culminated in this instant right here with me in front of a camera on Rex Sikes Movie Beat. Well, I can't tell you, Kevin, it's been a pleasure to have you here. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you very much. Happy Halloween.
And I know you can't talk about it. Just say there are things for you to watch for with Kevin coming out. And
next year, a film, yes.
All right. Thank you so much and have a great day.
Bye.